I normally don't do, but I'm so proud of this phone, and I don't think it's one better than it. This is the Motorola G stylus 5G, something like that. The Moto G stylus 5G, and this is the one that came out in 21. So I had it a hump, y'all. I done had it a minute, and look at the quality still in. Now, if you can see here, I have a screen protector on the cameras. That's because my last phone I had, you know, I'm a Motorola head. They the flagship, so that's what I'm going through. They have a stronger radio than most phones. And luckily it's on the Android. I don't like that. Never have. I ain't like Apple when it was Macintosh back in the days. I didn't. I was always a Windows head. Now I'm not going to do no in-depth review of this, because it's not like a product review. It's like reviewing that this is a good phone. I mean, one thing is this stylus. That's why it's called stylus, I guess, you know. It's like the Note had this back in the days, and I wanted it because I said, oh man, it's like my Note was, and my Note went bad on me. But this phone here, y'all, it's got on the back, it's got the fingerprint reader, boom. It turns it on. And the fingerprint reader don't go wrong on this phone. The ones that built in the screen, whoa. Wasn't gonna hurt nothing anyway. Like I said, I got that because I broke one. But the ones that built in the screen, they ain't no good. And then I keep a screen protector on my phone, plus plastic, y'all. It's not glass. So if I drop it, it ain't gonna do nothing but put chips in it. That's it, little old chips. And the reason it's still in such a good shape is because, like I said, I keep my glass screen protectors. I keep that camera screen protector because I did break one before. I pulled it off the table and it slipped, and the camera hit the edge of the table and cracked my screen. Well, cracked the camera. I bought a new replacement and I put it in, but it had went so deep that it pressed on the actual camera itself and messed it up. So I had to get another phone. And I keep cases. Just dropped it. I ain't worried though because like I see it's protected. In this case here, nothing special. I don't like Autobox. They get soft and gooey. I got, you know, I keep my USCCA insurance for my guns. It's got this little kickstand that can also go as a little finger thing that people like to do. Plus, this metal piece, if you got like a magnetic holder in your car, it goes with it. Let's pick them dudes back up. My case. There it is. Now, y'all look, let me see. 53% life left in this battery. I took this thing off charge at about 5:15 a.m. this morning. It is now 5:12 or something like 5:06 degrees. That's the battery I got. That's with watching YouTube. That's with going in bad areas. That's with using it. That's with using this thing all day long. Now that battery has depleted a little bit after 2 years of using it. But 53% at this time of day, I had went to 2 in the morning and still had like 29-30% left. It's a long time. That, cause see, I plug my phone up at night, charge it, boom, unplug it in the morning. I don't ever have to stick another charger back in this phone all day. Now, let me get to the bad part of this story, not the phone. This phone, this one right here, fell off my side into some bleach water.
Jesus Christ.
I'm talking about the stuff that's at my workplace, and it's some strong stuff. I love this phone so much that I went into that shit to get this phone out of it. It fell in. I did this here. I scooped into that stuff, and this is how it went. I scooped into it, and my hand started turning white from, you know, get bleach on your hand. It started turning white. I didn't care. I come up out of there, and I went straight to a sink, got a paper towel, dried my hand off real fast, then dried the phone off, patted it dry, and I shook it. Shaking it does a lot of things. With Motorola, you know, you can do this here. You know, you can wave your hand across it, or you can also do this here. Look, see this here? And your camera comes on. So, it's got a lot more stuff like that it do. But I shook it just to get the water out. Bleach water to be exact, corrosive. Shook it. And then I went straight to a bag of desiccant, which is those little balls you'll get like in, I think I got one. Well, I got some in your pill bottles, and they come in your shoes and all. If you can keep them things, keep them. You can use rice too, but keep those little things. Just tear the packs open and pour them in like something. Just keep building them, and they absorb real good. I stuck my phone in that stuff for about 30 minutes. Then I went back and wiped my phone off. Now I screwed up later on. My phone was doing great. No problem. Now take in mind, y'all, that was probably, this is now February. This happened back in, I think October or November.
Cap.
Still kicking. I ain't had no glitches, no problem. But when I messed up at, you know, I was good, but I say when I get home, I'm gonna chase it some more. So I come home and got some electrical contact cleaner, which is almost like alcohol. I sprayed it in that charger port and in the headphone jack. And I sprayed just a little bit so it'll dissipate the moisture. Then I took I let it dry a little bit. Then I took some compressed air and next thing you know, it said something or either moisture is in the charging port. I was like, oh, ruined. Do not plug nothing in it. So I left it for a while. Then it said all clear. Boom. I plugged it up, charged it up. I was good. Then the next day, it popped back up there saying something in there. I said, oh man, I done screwed up. So I just let it ride. And eventually, after a while, it quit saying that. And here we is in February. We got this dude kicking. Y'all, this is not paid. This is not sponsored. It's just, I rock with Motorola. I rock with this phone. I do not like Apple. You gotta pay for everything. And it's just hype that youngsters get to make, especially old heads, want to go right along with them. Not me.